Hello and welcome back to the channel. It's time for another round of Europa League predictions, and we're now on to match day 4. As always, I'll be giving you my predictions first with full breakdowns for each match, and then we'll take a look at what you guys predicted in the community poll. Let's get into it. Basel are coming into this one with a mixed bag of results. They've only won one of their last 4 games, but they've shown signs of improvement, especially at home. Their 2-0 win over Zurich and a goalless draw with Young Boys show they're tightening up defensively. Xherdan Shaqiri is still their talisman with 8 goals this season, and he will be key again. FCSB, on the other hand, have been in decent domestic form, winning 6 of their last 9, but in Europe they've struggled. They've only scored twice in the group stage and conceded 4. Their away form is patchy, and I think Basel's home advantage at St Jakob Park will be the difference here. Dynamo are unbeaten in the group so far with 2 wins and a draw. They've scored 7 and conceded just 3, and they've been strong at home, beating Fenerbahce and Maccabi Tel Aviv 3-1. Domestically, they're second in the Croatian league and have the best attack in the division. Celta Vigo are in great form too, winning 4 on the bounce, including a 2-1 win over Nice. Borja Iglesias is on fire with 6 goals this season, and Iago Aspas is always a threat. But I think Dynamo's home form and European experience will give them the edge in what should be a tight game. Midtjylland are one of only 3 teams with a perfect record in the group stage so far. They've won all 3 games and are unbeaten at home since March. Even with a managerial change, Mike Tolberg has kept the momentum going with 9 wins in 12 games. Celtic, meanwhile, have had a chaotic season. Brendan Rodgers is gone, and Martin O'Neill and Sean Maloney are in as interim managers. They've had a mini revival, beaten Falkirk and Rangers, but this is a much tougher test. Franquilino de Jew has 16 goals in 18 games for Midtjylland and will be a nightmare for Celtic's shaky backline. Utrecht are bottom of the group with 0 points and haven't scored a single goal in their first 3 matches. They've lost to Lyon, Brann and Freiburg, and their home form has been poor. 7 losses in their last 10. At Stadion Gaggenwold. They did beat Nick Nijmegen 1-0 last weekend, but they have only had 39% possession and were lucky to escape with the win. Porto, meanwhile, are in solid form under Francesco Farioli. They've won 12 of their last 14 matches and are pushing for a top 8 finish in the Europa League group phase. Samu Eguiro has been in great form with 4 goals in his last 4 games, and Porto's pressing game has been causing problems for opponents. They'll be looking to bounce back after a 2-0 loss to Forest, and I think they'll get the job done here. Red Star are still winless in the group and have only scored once in 3 games. They're on a 4-game winless run overall, but they've been solid at home, unbeaten in 5 across all competitions. However, Lille are a level above. Despite a 4-3 loss to PAOK last time out, they've won 3 of their last 5 away games and are undefeated when scoring first this season. Hamza Egamane and Benjamin Andre are key threats, and I think they'll have too much for Red Star. Malmo have just 1 point from 3 games and are struggling in the Allsvenskan, sitting 7th. They failed to win in their last 3 matches and have conceded in 5 straight. Panathinaikos, now under Rafa Benitez, have lost their last 2 games and are still adjusting to his style. Despite being slight favourites, I think Malmo's home advantage and urgency will help them edge this one. Nice are bottom of the group with 3 straight 2-1 losses, but they've been competitive in every game. Back at the Allianz Riviera, they won 2 in a row and are unbeaten in 3. Freiburg are unbeaten in the group and have only conceded twice, but they failed to score in 3 of their last 4 away games. I think Nice finally get their first win here, even if it's a tight one. Salzburg are back on top in Austria and have scored 14 goals in their last 5 home games. They've been shaky defensively in Europe, but their attacking quality should be enough. Go Ahead Eagles have been the surprise of the group, beating Aston Villa and Panathinaikos, but I think Salzburg's experience and home form will edge it. Sturm Graz have lost 2 of their last 3 group games and are struggling defensively, conceded an 11 in their last 5. Forest under Sean Dyche are improving and just beat Porto. With Igor Jesus and Gibbs White in form, I think Forest will grab a big away win here. Villa are dominant at home and bounce back well after their shock loss to Go Ahead Eagles. Maccabi Tel Aviv have struggled in Europe and were thrashed by Dynamo Zagreb. With Watkins in form, this should be a comfortable win for Unai Emery's side. Bologna are unbeaten in 8 and have one of the best defensive records in Serie A. Brann have done well to reach this stage, but have struggled against stronger opposition. I think Bologna's quality and structure will be too much for them. Braga have been excellent in Europe, winning all 3 games without conceding. Genk are solid but haven't faced a side as clinical as Braga yet. I'm backing the Portuguese side to keep their perfect record going. Ferencvaros are strong at home and have scored in every group game. Ludogorets have been inconsistent and leaky at the back. I think the Hungarians will take all 3 points in a high energy game. PAOK are unbeaten at home in 10 matches and have looked solid in Europe. Young boys are dangerous but haven't travelled well. I think PAOK's home form gives them the edge in a close one. Rangers are bottom of the group and struggling for form. Roma have been inconsistent but have more quality and experience. I think they'll take advantage of Rangers' defensive issues and get the win. Betis are unbeaten in their last 5 and have looked sharp in Europe. Lyon are still rebuilding and have struggled away from home. I think Betis will ace this one with their attacking depth. Stuttgart are flying in the Bundesliga and have been strong at home. Feyenoord have been inconsistent and vulnerable defensively. I'm backing Stuttgart to continue their great form with a narrow win. Plzen are tough to beat at home and have been solid defensively. Fenerbahce have more attacking quality but haven't looked convincing away. I think this one ends in a draw. Here are the community predictions. Basel 0% draw 0%, FCSB 100%, Dynamo Zagreb 100%, draw 0%, Celta Vigo 0%, Midtjylland 100%, draw 0%, Celtic 0%, Utrecht 67%, draw 0%, FC Porto 33%, Red Star 0%, draw 0%, Lille 100%, Malmo 100%, draw 0%, Panathinaikos 0%, Nice 100%, Salzburg 100%, Sturm Graz 50%, Nottingham Forest 50%, Aston Villa 100%, Bologna 100%, Braga 100%, Ferencvaros 100%, PAOK 100%, AS Roma 100%, Betis 85%, draw 15%, Lyon 0%, Stuttgart 100%, and for draw versus Plzen and Fenerbahce, a draw is 100%. And that wraps up all 18 of my Europa League Matchday 4 predictions. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, which ones you agree with and which ones you think I've got completely wrong. Big thanks to everyone who voted in the community polls. Your predictions always add a great layer to these videos. If you enjoyed the breakdowns, don't forget to like, subscribe and hit that bell so you never miss a video. We've got Conference League predictions coming tomorrow. So thanks for watching and I'll see you there.